guys, Mike Chang here in Las Vegas. Of course, whenever I'm in Las Vegas, I'm looking for new buffets. And recently a new one just popped up at the M Resort and Casino right inside this amazing steakhouse that I always wanted to come to. Anthony's Prime Steak and Seafood. I'm gonna come back here and check out their steaks later on, but they have a lobster seafood steak brunch, and that's what I'm here for today. But before getting to that, a big thank you and shout out to the sponsor of this video, McB. If you guys are like me, you hate wasting a meal, you always want to find the best food possible wherever you are in the world, you gotta check out the McB app. McB is a food app made by food lovers for food lovers, and there's so many awesome functions. It's a dish-focused app, so instead of searching for restaurants, if you're in the mood for noodles or steak or pizza, type it in wherever you are in the world and you'll see food recommendations from food lovers just like you. McB's mission is to build a community of food lovers from all around the world so that wherever you go in the world, you're gonna get the best dish recommendations from local foodies who really know their stuff. You can talk to each other, follow your favorite food lover, post videos and photos of dishes or food items that you would highly recommend to others. You can also create a list of your favorite dishes from any particular city or country, and people always ask me for recommendations. For example, I have my favorite dishes listed in places like Tokyo, San Francisco, Singapore, Las Vegas. I'm gonna keep updating this, so if you don't want to go back and rewatch all the YouTube videos, all my favorite foods in the world, it's gonna be right here. Also on McB, you can go to any foodie's profile whose taste buds you trust, go to the map button, you'll see all their recommended dishes all around the world in one glance. And because this is a new community and McB wants to encourage everybody to share their own hidden gems and awesome foods that everyone should try, from now until the end of August, every single food item you share on McB will enable you for one raffle drawing for dozens of prizes like Visa gift cards, with the grand prize being a food trip to New York City. And make sure to follow McB on Instagram, Facebook, where the winner will be announced on August 20th. And make sure to follow me. All right, let's go check out this buffet. So this buffet is always booked out. Lucky to be able to get a table. Started my first plate right off the bat with the meat selection. There's some beef Wellington, and got some prime ribs, some crusted lamb chops. The lamb looks really tender and juicy as well. Dunk that and some of the sauce. This is some of the most tender lamb I've ever had in my life. Barely need to chew this, and this thing just falls off the bones. Also, there's such a beautiful crust on the outside. Inside, just slice this. This thing cuts like butter. Absolute butter. No gaminess, perfect texture, perfect flavor. That tastes like something you would get from a steakhouse, not from a buffet. Well, this is a steakhouse, so I was expecting their meats to be really good, but that was mind-blowing. Beef Wellington, oh my gosh. That looks like the most succulent, tender filet inside the beef Wellington. Every single time I poke this with my fork, it leaves little indentations. I'm not really using much strength at all. This is just crazy tender. Of course, beautiful golden crust, some herbs right underneath. Yeah, that filet was as tender as it looked. The golden crust outside of the filet, perfect. It's toasty, it's flaky. The herbs and the seasoning underneath the crust is delicious as well. Of course, this is what you would expect from such a great steakhouse, but no question, this is the best steak you'll ever find on a buffet, maybe anywhere. This place is also super attention to detail. As soon as you leave, your napkin gets folded. Everything looks super tidy when you come back. This time, I got a clam chowder, got some lobster biscuits. Clam chowder looks so chunky and good. This clam chowder is outrageous. It is outrageous. Wow. This is the best clam chowder I've had anywhere. This chowder is so thick. As you can see, look at all the clams that's in here. So much clams, potatoes. It's so creamy and rich. Every bite, you get a mouthful of clams. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting many bowls of this. So good. I'm gonna get another bowl and put some hot sauce in it. Look at this lobster bisque. Oh my gosh. Look at all the giant chunks of lobster in this bisque. They loaded this bisque up with lobster claws. When I was getting this lobster bisque, in my mind I was thinking I'll get this and grab the lobster and I'll add the lobster to the bisque. No need. They put giant chunks of it in here for you. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. Every spoonful, it's just loaded with lobster. As of right now, this is the #1 best buffet in Las Vegas, just after trying a few things. I don't think I've been to a buffet in Vegas that's this quality before. Everything I had was so quality, so delicious. The last lobster buffet I was at in Las Vegas, Sterling Brunch, I think it was about $130. This, $99. And yeah, this is way better than Sterling Brunch. Butternut squash ravioli. Sweet, creamy, rich. Creamy cauliflower is good. They just do everything well here in this buffet. And finally, the lobster tail, seasoned on top, drenched in butter. It's just so sweet and a little smoky from the paprika. The meat is succulent, it's a little bit snappy. And the best thing about this lobster, you can eat as much as you want. Let's go get some more. Got a couple more lobster tails. They bring it out very quickly. So as soon as the last lobster tail is gone, refill right away. It's just so good. The sweetness, the juiciness, everything about it is out of this world. Got another bowl of clam chowder. Tabasco goes in. One of the best clam chowders I've ever had. Can't believe I found this in Las Vegas, no less. Next plate, taking a break. So I got some snow crab, stone crab, and an egg spinny. Gooey egg with a creamy sauce. I think last time I had an egg benedict at a Las Vegas buffet. I'm pretty sure you can use it as a puck to play hockey with. This, just like everything else at this buffet, so well done. Oh, the crab is so sweet. Squeeze a little lemon into the drawn butter, makes it even better. It's also sushi. The rice is a little thicker than I like, but that is a fresh, tender piece of fish on top. It's time for more steak. Got another piece of prime rib. Look how juicy and glistening this thing is. That is magical. For sure, the juiciest, most tender piece of prime rib I've ever had from a buffet. This is just such a big difference when a steakhouse decides to hold an all-you-can-eat Sunday brunch. You know you're gonna be in for a meat extravaganza. Also, got another piece of lamb. It just comes apart so easily. Wow. I think this buffet, at least for me, definitely has won the mantle of best buffet in Las Vegas. Again, $99. I think for a regular dinner buffet at the Bacchanal, which I like, is $79, and you're not getting any lobster or steak as good as this. No wonder this place is always booked out. That's a really good upside down pineapple cake. Caramelized pineapple, soft gooey cake with a crunchy layer of white chocolate on the bottom. That pineapple is so juicy. Look at this, little pistachio tiramisu. Oh, this is the best. This is what dessert dreams are made of. You definitely taste the pistachio. Cake is soaked perfectly with coffee. This is so good. Oh, that's so good. This is some sort of, I don't know, like a pudding mousse cake or something with a little cookie on the bottom. Nice, beautiful, crumbly little cookie base. And the most velvety of chocolate and vanilla. A little chocolate tart is good. Yummy lollipop cake. There's not the biggest assortment of desserts I've ever seen on a Las Vegas buffet, but every single piece is quality stuff, especially that tiramisu. Overall, What a spread. All you can eat, perfectly cooked, delicious lobster. There's crab, the steak is out of this world. Oh, and the clam chowder. All that for $99? You're not gonna find a buffet with all that for under $100, especially not in Vegas. So yeah, this is now by far my favorite buffet in Las Vegas. Again, it's not the biggest, but I think you'll agree with me if you come here and try this. It just tastes the best. And you are definitely getting fantastic value for all the premium ingredients that they're putting out. That's why this place is always booked. I mean, I just checked, it's booked for the next 3 weeks. So if you're coming to Las Vegas, book this place early. All right, I'm gonna finish my dessert and see you for dinner. Dinner, I am here at Rockin' Potato. Birria tacos are my favorite types of tacos, and these look extraordinary. 2 tortillas toasted on the grill. The meat and bones are cooked in a giant pot till they're simmering and the meat is falling off the bones. The miro integrating with that delicious consomme. The tacos are then stuffed with that delicious shredded beef, and then fat and juice is poured onto the taco for the ultimate finale. These tacos look and smells insane. Look how toasty the shell is. 2 tortillas holding everything together. Onions, cilantros at the top, squeeze of lime juice, and again, the beef is just overflowing out of the tacos. This is the ultimate flavor elixir. And the way they give it to you, they give you a ton of meat in here as well. Look at that tender, fatty beef just soaking up in this flavor sauna. Tacos go right in there. Be generous with that. I think I felt my soul skip a beat with that bite. The beef is so tender with a nice balance of fat. You get some crunch from the onions and a slight crunch from the tortilla, and the flavor of the consomme just takes over. A little bit more lime juice to balance out the fat. Taking this for another swim in the consomme. These tacos are so everything. They're so meaty, they're so cheesy, and they're just so good. And you can taste that umami in every single inch of this taco. One last dunk. Almost completely submerging it this time. Oh my gosh, this is good. 2 layers of tortilla. Make sure that no ingredients escapes your taco. And you just get that nice extra crunch on the outside shell. Here's a taco that they put a lot of salsa in. Let's try this. Lime juice goes in, dunk it in there, shower some of that consomme into the taco. This thing is just so outrageous. Love the spicy salsa. It goes really, really well with that fatty, fatty beef. But something even more amazing just showed up. Check this out. This is after a secret menu. They have limited quantities of this every single day. This is what they call a bucket of bones. It's literally a tray of bone marrow. The bones that they use to make the consomme. All that delicious beef butter on it. And just eat the excess beef. Oh my gosh. That is ridiculous. And just suck the marrow out of the bones. Wow, the flavor is just next level. So beefy. Again, very, very buttery. Ever since I was little, my mom usually just give me a bone that has a ton of crevice in there where collagen and marrow and random pieces of fat and meat would just hang out. And I would just break it apart and eat it. This is just like that, but I think it's much better because look at all the marrow that's on here. Let's add some of that into this taco and make it even better. Scoop out that marrow, and this thing has some cilantro and onions on it, and dump it onto the taco. And make sure you get every little bit of this, because this is where all flavor comes from. Just gonna do another one for some double whammy action. Look at that. All that marrow is now just sitting in my taco. Take that for a swim inside the consomme. That bite was borderline overwhelming. Actually, it is overwhelming. That flavor was transformative. All that natural beef butter, adding even more umami and fat and butteriness to this already supremely delicious taco. This is just the craziest thing. If you're lucky enough to be here when the bucket of bones is available, trust me, it will change your taco eating life. Just almost give me an out-of-body experience. Actually, there's one more dish I want to try from this place. Next thing I'm eating here, this is so, again, I use this word a lot here in Las Vegas, outrageous. First of all, the biggest potato I've ever seen. The baked potato is flash fried, so the skin is all nice and crispy, so you can eat that like a potato skin chip. Inside there's butter, and then a lobster mac and cheese dropped into the potato. And if that's not enough, scoops of lobster meat is installed on top. Finally, a lobster tail that's been simmered in butter and cream. I wish for smell-o-vision, because the aroma that's coming out of here is buttery, is truffly, there's truffle oil on here as well. You smell the sweet lobster, you smell the cheese. Let's get into it. Squeeze some lemon. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful lobster tail. Again, all that delicious lobster meat on the bottom. Look at this. This lobster mac and cheese is one of the most beautiful lobster mac and cheese I've ever seen, with the most amount of lobster. And again, I'm getting some potatoes, some mac and cheese, some lobster meat. Whew. That was worth losing a layer of skin in my mouth for. Holy moly, that's good. Lobster mac and cheese is incredible. It's so creamy and cheesy. Tons of cheese went into this lobster mac and cheese. And then when you mix that with the potatoes, you get an extra layer of creaminess that is just profound. This is the best loaded potatoes I've ever had in my life. This is so good. The entire potato is edible, and I highly encourage you to eat the skin. The skin is so nice. The lobster meat is deliciously sweet. I haven't even got to the tail yet. Break this open, take out the tail, and give that a dunk. The lobster tail is unreal. Because it's been simmering in all that delicious cream sauce and butter, the lobster tail itself has additional layer of creaminess and sweetness. You gotta come here and try this. This place is just ridiculous. If you want food that's not only fun, but will completely blow your socks off, this is the place. I think I may have some bone marrow left. I've managed to scrape together just a little bit of leftover marrow. Mix that with the mac and cheese. Sweet lobster, cheesy mac and cheese, and beef butter. This is a drop the microphone and walk away kind of dish. No wonder so many people love this place. What a great job they're doing here. 100% highly, 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 highly recommend. Finally, one more place for dessert. Creamberry, home of the cotton candy burrito. This is one of the most popular desserts in Las Vegas. The viral sensation, the cotton candy burrito. I remember I actually made one of these once. It just kind of looks like unicorn hair. I got ube ice cream, got some mochi, some fruity pebbles, and sprinkles, of course. Look at this. First of all, it's really, really light. Let's tear this apart. Oh my gosh, I can feel the ice cream melting through the cotton candy. I feel like I'm eating a smashed up troll right now. I'll be honest, this thing tastes way better than the one I made at home. I don't know whether it's because of the ice cream or the cotton candy. I mean, it's a fun food item. Flavor-wise, it's not bad. The cotton candy kind of melts around the ice cream. The ice cream is good, the fruity pebbles crunchy. I got some mochi in there for some chew. Of course, very sweet, but also really satisfying, especially after the savory day I had. I love trying out these extravagant, outrageous fun food items here in Las Vegas. Pleasantly surprised. Today, amazing food day. Went to my now favorite buffet in Las Vegas. Had some life-changing tacos and something really fun before bed. As always, I'll place a win-to list down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.